Hey everyone, we've got the Mossberg 940 Pro Tactical SPX. We're going to show you some of our initial impressions, but I want to warn you, the footage may be disturbing to some viewers. Uh-oh. We figured out what happened. You're going to want to stick around and see. Before we get into the overview, I want to let you know that we're going to start using a challenge, a shooting challenge for each project that we come out with. We're going to test the limits of that gun's performance, and mine too. So stay tuned toward the end of the video to see what challenge we're going to break out today. As an overview, the Mossberg 940 Pro Tactical SPX is a mouthful, but it's also their latest, greatest version of a combat shotgun. This thing is absolutely ready to go. It's got a new and improved front end. It's a 12 gauge semi-auto 7+1 capacity shotgun. We're going to tell you all about the features coming right up. First impressions of the Mossberg 940 Pro Tactical SPX. Haven't fired it yet. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's try that again. Uh-oh. That was not good first impressions. The action felt a little dry, so we're just going to throw some lube down here, help resolve the issue. We were just shooting regular Winchester birdshot number 8. Adding a little extra lube rarely hurts anything. We're optimistic we're gonna get there. Hey, look at that. Okay. We had a little bit of a rough start. First impressions, don't judge a book by its cover. It's a very sexy looking gun. Didn't run very well when we first started, but was dry. Put a little lube. Now we're doing okay. Let's see how these slugs cycle. There we go. We're doing just fine. I had a hard time seeing my target because of all the smoke that comes out of these slugs. So some double up buck. Very nice. Okay, so that's going to complete our first impressions. I gotta say, when we loaded the first tube and started shooting, we had nothing but problems. What's interesting about that is I did not lube this firearm. Now, I test a lot of different guns, and usually I don't lube them when I come out, but it was pretty clear that the bolt was dragging, so I lubed it up, and man, we have had no problems ever since. Once we ran a couple of mags through, the performance has been really good. I'm really impressed with this shotgun, but it's a good tip for you boys and girls. Remember, sometimes you might need to lube your firearm before you start shooting, or go out and shoot it, realize what's going on, and then circle back to it like we did. Let's jump into ergonomics. One of the things that you'll notice up front is we've got a single piece aluminum extension tube here, and that's going to give us 7+1 capacity. Mossberg made use of the barrel clamp up here, put some M-lock on this side, and then on this side you've also got M-lock and traditional swivel. Then forward we've got a nice fiber optic green front sight that really does a good job. Then moving back, really good knurling on what I would determine a very ergonomic forend. I like the size of this, and one of the cool things about it is it's very easy to hang on to. Plus, you've got some kind of breakers right here that kind of help you index on the end so that you don't have any issues running off the front there. Also above on the forend, you've got some M-lock on both sides, and then you've got ribbing. Before I get to this important feature, I want to point out When we manipulate the shotgun, especially after we fired a few strings and that barrel is extremely hot, we tend to do things like maybe we'll throw it up here or just simply hold it up and then start loading. But when you're manipulating, that barrel is extremely hot, and in the heat of things, pardon the pun, you can burn your hand. And what I like about what Mossberg did with this forend is it's lifted above the actual barrel and it floats above it, so that when you close your grip over it, you're not going to burn your hand, and that's a crucial feature. They also included a really nice reinforced QD well right here on both sides. This comes with a Vang Comp shotgun placard that you can just stick on the side there, and it'll do a really good job. It's very thick, very well made. And then finally to the bottom, this lifter, the way it sticks out like this, is very nice for indexing. If you are actually loading like this and you're not explicitly looking at what you're doing, you can feel that right away. That helps you get those shells in. And then on top of that, check out that follower, that nice bright orange anodized follower. And then as far as controls, another really good bolt release that has also been made more snag resistant. Good size, you can hit it from either side. And then the bolt handle, really good knurling. It's very tactile, easy to grab, and a good size. And then optics ready. You've got the option of some direct mount, I believe, but then you've got 3 optic plates that you can absolutely use to mount up a pretty wide range of red dots to your shotgun. The safety is really nice. I like it. It feels like they've gone and made it a little more aggressive as far as the texture, and the ramp angles are good for hitting it on and off. You get back to the stock, that texture is once again echoed in the grip portion, and then as you get back to the butt, you've got QD on both sides, but then you also have the ability to add extra spacers here so that you can increase your length of pull for anybody who's interested in having a little bit longer. And then finally, the butt pad. This butt pad is really impressive. We're closing in on 200 rounds, and other than the slugs, which were pretty brutal, everything has been very tolerable. I'm not too beat up. So overall, very good ergonomics on the 940 Pro Tactical SPX from Mossberg. All right, so moving on to the accuracy portion, we're going to test this shotgun at 5, 10, 15, and 25 yards using 9-shot double-aught buck. And Mossberg has the AccuChoke system installed in this with a cylinder bore choke already in there. So we're going to find out just what kind of accuracy we can expect from a shot at each of these different distances. Very nice. About what you'd expect from 5 yards. Pretty good spread there, just at 10 yards. Let's see what 15 does. Getting a little bit wider. Very good representation of concentric rings. 5, 10, 15, and then 25. Good accuracy. Continuing the accuracy, we're gonna have 5 slugs, Hornady tap. Just shoot them from 25 yards, see what kind of group I can put together. I'm not hating that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's gotta be some wadding coming through there too. Oh yeah. You can tell the difference between this hole and that because this one is ribbed. I'm already up the creek with HR, so just leave me alone, will you? The interesting thing is the front bead is a fiber optic green, and it really grabs your eye. And you can see it right through the peep ring on the rear. It's really easy to track and find. Good accuracy, I think. So for the trigger, it's really nice. There's a little bit of travel, pre-travel just to a wall. Nice crisp break. I'd say it's like between 4 and 5 pounds, somewhere in there. And one of the other cool things that you get is a cocking indicator. If you look right down there in the trigger guard, you know when it's cocked. You have a tactile little knob there that's telling you it's cocked and ready to go. Final thoughts on the Mossberg 940 Pro Tactical SPX. Man, like I said before, that's quite a mouthful, but overall, this shotgun is really cool. I think one of the best things is definitely going to be this ergonomic forend that now offers you a little bit of protection from that heat. Other accessories that you're getting, like a shotgun placard and the ability to mount a red dot, are really keen. I enjoy the fact that they've got M-LOK for accessories up here, and that fiber optic front end is very bright and easy to pick up. Accuracy, it was really good. We pushed out to 25 yards, firing double up buck, 9 pellet. Over a stage, it just slowly got bigger, which is basically what you would expect to see. Slugs were all within a reasonable amount of accuracy, probably within 5 inches of each other from 25 yards. And again, ergonomics overall, very nice. This butt pad was really soft on my shoulder. It's quite a bit to ingest this many rounds of shotgun over the course of one day, and except for the slugs, everything was pretty tame. Like the padding on this is very generous. As far as reliability, that's one of the most important factors of what we look for when we review firearms. And when we started out, I know that was probably shocking for some of you, and I apologize for that, but it had to be done. The reality is we often come out like you to the range with a new gun and we just start shooting and see how things go. This gun needed to be lubed. It absolutely needed to be lubed. And the initial problem that we showed you has not been repeated since. We didn't have any other issues over the course of 200 rounds plus. So that was absolutely on me for not lubing the shotgun in the first place. As far as the value for a 12 gauge semi-auto with a 7+1 capacity, it's coming in just under $1,000 in that 900 something range. So pretty competitive for the other shotguns that match up with these features in the category. And now for the challenge you've been waiting for. Let's go. As promised, we were going to set up a challenge for this shotgun just to see performance-wise, is it capable of doing it? Am I capable of doing it? And what we came up with is 8 shots in under 2 seconds. But I feel like that's pretty reasonable. So how about 1.5? 8 shots in under 1.5. Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. That last one. Could have been even faster. There was a slight pause between the 7th and 8th shot, but still, 1.46. Mission accomplished. All right, so mission accomplished. We completed our challenge. That's going to do it for us in the review of the Mossberg 940 Pro Tactical SPX. We appreciate you watching, and we want to thank you in particular, the Pew Pew Tacticians. We will see you on the next one.